From one of the Premier League's most entertaining players to a league champion but a shadow of himself. What in the world has happened to Jack Grealish? If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe right now and like the video. Also check out 1xBet link in the description. In his 2 Premier League seasons with Aston Villa, he proved he can play at the highest level. In his first season, he was their key man and captain in a tough year where they survived relegation on the final day through his late winner versus West Ham. He stayed on with them, and the next year he produced his best ever season with 16 goals and assists in 26 games. Other games he missed through injury. He was one of the most sensational players to watch and started to show more end product in bigger games. He was linked with Man City at the end of the 2020-21 season, and to the surprise of many, he signed a new contract which many thought meant he was staying. But actually, the contract had a hidden release clause of £100 million, which Man City activated. Very expensive. But after a good Euro campaign, he was looking for a step up, and with City he was guaranteed trophies. A player who loves running with the ball and expressing himself is not ideal for a Pep team, but it was about him adapting himself for the team. At the start of his first year, people understood his slow start, but it hasn't took off since then. A year and a bit later, Jack Grealish is still where he was when he arrived, and hasn't looked like producing anything special. We've seen players like Cancelo and Rodri take time to adjust to the league's pace, but Grealish has been in this league for a few years now. He's struggling massively to impact games, and while he escaped some of the flop claims last season, he will almost certainly miss the World Cup with his current form. I don't think he's overrated at all. He's still the same player he was at Villa, but can't express himself the same way. Look, I'm a massive Grealish fan and would have loved to see him at another team, but he hasn't been it at all for City. When I see him for City, he gets the ball and he either passes sideways or tries to cut in and cross. He's a creative player, but in a Pep system, he can't run with the ball and has to sacrifice his whole game for the team's sake. He's adjusted his game to suit the system at City, when previously a system was built to suit his strengths. This is what saw him sit on the bench for almost all Man City's crunch games last season, and honestly, I can't put all the blame on him. Manchester Derby, Chelsea, Liverpool, all these games and more, he either came off the bench or didn't play at all. The club saw what his best assets were at Villa, and I think they massively misprofiled him. It's so easy to make money online these days, and with 1xBet it gets even easier. With great betting odds, this app allows you to bet on live casino games, video slots, soccer matches, and much more. Get a 200% first deposit bonus and more incredible promos when you install the app. All you have to do is click the link in the description. Yes, it's that easy. All the instructions are followed by the link so you don't get lost. Don't miss this opportunity. Join 1xBet today. Unless you give him a more free role, you simply will not see the best from Grealish. He already has a Premier League to his name and will certainly add another trophy to his list this season, which is why he joined them. Kind of a personal sacrifice for a few big trophies to boost his own legacy. Should he have stayed at Aston Villa? Hell no. Yes, he would have been a Villa legend, but he's too good for them and needs to be playing at the highest level. I just think at Chelsea or even a Liverpool would suit him more, where he's sort of the main guy, where attackers are not as robotic and can play freely, whereas I feel at City, he is sort of told not to do certain things, which is hurting his confidence and performances. For me, he gets into the World Cup squad, not on form but for his directness and creativity. With Rashford coming into some form and the likes of Anthony Gordon and Maddison looking in, could Grealish be absent from the World Cup squad? Do you feel he should go? Let me know down below what you think of Grealish, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe.